up, y'all? It's your boy Ace here, and in this video, I'm pretty much just gonna go with the flow and just say whatever comes to mind. So basically, one thing I wanted to bring up was how important it is to have empathy for other people, because the reason why there may be so much hate or chaos or negativity around the world is because there are not a lot of people that are grounded in within themselves, and if you want to like live life happily and at peace, people say like, oh, I want I just want peace, I just want to be happy. Well, like, maybe the reason why you're not peaceful and you're not happy is because of maybe you're blaming other people for your problems, but you don't realize that, like, you could be part of the problem. You could be dealing with wrath. You could be dealing with some of these ego identifiers. Like, there's pride, wrath, jealousy, envy. I mean, yeah, both jealousy and envy are the same thing. Greed, gluttony, sloth, lust. Yeah, all of them. Like, those ego identifiers are basically what stops us from fully connecting with ourselves. And that's the thing, like, it's part of the mind. It's something that we can't really completely demolish. We can't really demolish the ego. We can't get rid of the ego. It's just something that's there. But what we can do is tame the ego, be in control of the ego, and learn how to just override the ego by tuning into spirit. And what is spirit? Spirit is the heart. Spirit is love. Spirit is the all. Spirit is everything. So you gotta just humble yourself when you're in these situations where, like, oh, it's their fault that I'm not happy, or it's these people on TV, in the news, the politicians. It's just politicians' fault. Yeah, like, things could be going on the outside, but, like, we have to really have empathy for where other people are coming from, is basically what I'm trying to say. And not be judging, not be in this ego mind state where you're this wrathful mind state, this prideful mind state, where we want everything to be about us, about me. Like, it should be about we. Like, so just humble yourself. Just be yourself. Don't try to be anyone else. Just be yourself. And yeah. This channel, I'm gonna be making some videos where I just talk about different things that I've learned on my path about spirituality and what I learned in my spiritual path. Could be, and I'm also gonna post more videos on my keyboard playing, because I recently decided to get back on track with playing the piano, and um, yeah, I'm just gonna jam it up. It's gonna be high vibes. um, yeah, I know the brothers and sisters at RTM are like very supportive of my music, so I'm gonna definitely share some, uh, post more YouTube videos so that they can listen to it, and so everyone else can listen to it too. Because um, I think people like music is like something that people don't realize is something that can like brighten. It can take someone out of a dark place just by listening to that song, and then they start cleansing out. They start cleansing out those emotions. They start crying. They start bursting into tears, and there's this kind of thing where like people say men shouldn't cry and men shouldn't feel any type of sad emotion, but that's that's just gonna create a blockage in your body or your emotions. I mean, and it's not gonna allow you to um, fully connect with yourself if you're not aware of your emotions. So be aware of your emotions. Be aware of what emotional state you're in, whether you're in a wrathful state, whether you're in an angry state, a mad state, a sad state, and even like when like you're in a happy state, like just be aware, like and be grateful, because um, gratitude will take you a long way on your path. And when you're grateful for part of being truly happy means is to be grateful for what you have in your life right now, which is love, which is existence, which is you may have food. Like there's people out there that are starving, so we have to be grateful for like that those people for us who have food and who are able to um, eat every day and drink water every day and have a shelter, a place to live, and also have loving people around them. Because, yeah, it's just if there's one thing I learned is that um, this world can get pretty dark. Like there's so much negativity on the world. Like so much um, all these like things that cause like pain and suffering, murder. Uh, my brother's cat, the shower just came up, and um, um, murder, um, like just all this like stuff that really shouldn't be happening. Like, and like to get deeper into things, like yeah, actually, I'm not gonna get into it, but one thing I want to say is that we should always, basically going back to being grateful, we should always be grateful for the um, the things that we have that like we may miss out because we're so busy with stress on trying to survive or stress on trying to um, like make money. And like I mean making money is like like I'm all for making money. Like you guys should go out and make as much money as you can, because it's hard out here. And um, just remember that um, yeah, just be grateful. Yeah, and humbleness is also something that we should acquire or incorporate into our lives, because um, pride can really get us to a state where we're looking down on people. We may be, and that's the thing. Like I was talking about this with Bro Solar, and he talked about, like, he brought it up to me, like how all the ego identifiers pretty much stem from pride, and that's very true, because if you're feeling wrathful, it's because you're being prideful. If you're feeling jealous of this person, or jealous or envious of someone, is because you're being prideful. You think you're better than them, and you feel like, or even like if you feel inferior to them, like that's and you start getting jealous. It may even start leading into pride, and then or sorry, it may start leading into wrath. I mean, sorry, and then um, um, if you're feeling gluttonous, greed, all these other ego identifiers, it's mainly because of pride. Um, and like one thing Solar also brought up is that if you get, if if spirit tells you to do something, and you ignore that message, you um, do something else, that's because of pride. Like and spirit will communicate with you in many different languages, and many different frequencies, many different um, like going into spirit talks. Spirit will tell you from someone else, or it could be just annoying that you have, and it's something that you have to. The Charlotte's rubbing on my phone. What's up? um, yeah. Um, there's a lot of things that can um, trigger pride, and or the ego in general, and we got to be able to tame the ego so that we can fully connect with spirit. And really, all spirit is just is existence. It's something magical. It's mysterious. It's something that can't be put into words. It's something that um, yeah. Um, yeah. So um, yeah, meditation will definitely help you out a lot with tuning into your loving state, your balanced state. And it's not just meditation, it's also about like going through different lessons, going through different experiences, going through different um, things that bring you closer and closer to love and balance. And my gratitude to Bro Astro, because he um, definitely gave me gave all of us in RTM that message, to basically go within ourselves. And part of going within ourselves is laying down or sitting down and meditating. So, and sorting out through thoughts, observing the mind, learning how the mind works. Um, like um, just learning the different functions of the mind, and eventually um, you start to get a better idea of like what triggers you, what triggers your ego, um, and yeah, so um, being aware of your emotions, because your emotions, like people attach to their emotions, and when they get in an angry state, they start acting on that, or if they get into a depressed state, they start acting on that. And you have to realize that like you're not your emotions, you're not your thoughts. Like you observe your thoughts, you observe your emotions, and you should be the one to decide like, hey, how am I going to go about this? Like how am I going to rewrite my mind, or like script your mind basically to think more positive and think more in line with the heart, because the only way this world can be a better world to live in is if more and more people start living within the heart. So that's it. My vibes, my full love, and my gratitude.